Hey, what's up, good people? You already know to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Just take care of it right now. You know I got the gems for you guys. Listen, today let's just get right into it. My name is Larry Jones from Stock Up with Larry Jones. For those of you that don't know me and this is your first time here. All right, we're going to go right into what's going on today. We know that today Tesla has earnings right at closing bell. So hopefully I'll get this out a little bit. We're just going to look at what's going on. No one has a crystal ball to predict anything. So if you're looking for predictions, go find somebody that predicts the future. Go find Nancy Pelosi. All right, so it's a joke, people. It's a joke. Lighten up. All right, so today is brought to you by Moo, but we will get right back to it. They got an exciting sale going on right now that they have rolled out to us guys. Okay, so let's look at what's going on. We see the indices are up, right? We see the indices are up, and we can see the S&P is green, though it was a roller coaster day. Look at that. So for those of you that's doing the Qs and the SPYs, you could see it has been a roller coaster day, right? And when I see like this, when I got in the morning and I kind of saw that it was going to be one of these days, I tapped out, right? So we no go. We no go. But you could see the Russell is up by 1.4%, and the Russell represents small cap stock. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute, right? So because I want you guys to keep your eye on the Russell and the Russell 2000, which is small caps, and instead of being a stock picker, you could just buy the overall Russell 2000 by using a ETF, all right? Exchange traded fund. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's just a lot of stock, in this case, a lot of small cap stock, all in one fund, all under one ticker symbol, okay? I'll give that to you as we go through. All right, so we know that we have earnings coming up. And as you can see here, let's just go through these. I got some windows pulled up. S&P 500 is little chains as traders await key tech earnings. Okay, and so we got some tech earnings starting with what? Starting with Tesla. Now, for those of you that have a Moo, right? I want you to look at the bottom where you go to markets, right? And I want you to just go to the top where it says US. You can see the heat map right there. You can see the high dividend yield, okay, stock right there. And then what? Bam, earnings. You see that? Earnings calendar. So you don't have to look, right? Then you can just click the earnings hub and boom, you got everything right there, all laid out, okay? So we got Tesla and then Alphabet. We got revenue. You can go in and just see everything that's happening, all right? Just wanted to put that in there while I had the window up, right? So Tesla is selling off already. Tesla's down 1.38%, but if you look over the last 5 days, it's just been a kind of a yo-yo day. Look out for the month, we're still up. And of course, year to date, we literally did a U, right down, right back up. Now here, for those of you that's been following me, here is where I've been saying anything under 200 was a buy. I started buying down here. Just started dollar cost averaging, right? And remember, I was saying that it was going to take a hit because the former president was not a fan of EVs. But then I also came back and said what? That you're going to see these two, in a photo op together, being buddies and pals. Well, it did happen. As you can see here, look at this. Elon cozies up to Donald Trump for attempt, okay? Cozies up to Donald Trump for attention. I'm sorry. Trump should wait until the check clears. What check, you ask? Let's go down here and let's see. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's blow this up a bit. So look at this. Wall Street Journal broke the news last Monday during the first day of the Republican National Convention that Musk was telling people that he would commit about $45 million per month to a new super PAC. Okay? Super PAC. You think we make the rules? You think we run the government? No, we don't. Money does. Super PAC, founded and funded and made by other tech. So these tech giants want to have a tie to the White House that makes the rules, that makes the laws that help their companies. These are facts. And it doesn't matter who's in office, they have a strong, strong voice. Okay? And so now that doesn't mean anything right now. We know that Trump is like, hey, bring the money. All right. Biden will be doing the same thing, bring the money. All right. So he did make a statement, right? The former president, that he wanted the mandates that were ridiculous, California governor, with unrealistic time restraints about EVs. Okay. And so the truth be told, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I ain't gonna say what I agree or disagree with, but your grandchildren are not gonna be driving gas vehicles. They're gonna be driving EVs, good people. Your grandchildren, okay? So you and I may say, oh, it's blah, 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 but your grandkids, right? And so, just think about it, good people. Everything changes, right? You're streaming television right now. You're streaming your music, all right? I remember when I said I'm never gonna buy a disc, okay? Back in the cassette days, all right? It didn't make any sense. And then guess what? Now they're selling cars without a CD player, okay? Because we're streaming our music right now. So change will come, all right? Let's listen to this.
Chad, it's going to be a busy and interesting session. So Alphabet is first up, reporting Q2 this afternoon. AI ad spending front and center. Obviously, they're no longer going after Wix. What's your trade here?
So we own this in our rising dividend, or actually our all-cap value portfolio, and I personally own it, and we would be buyers of it. Overall, it's got a reasonable price of valuation of 21 times 2025 numbers, 10% kind of revenue growth rate. It's attractively valued, high-quality properties regarding YouTube, as well as its position, we believe, exceptionally well when it comes to artificial intelligence and able to push that out to all of their broader applications. So we think they have a competitive advantage for the long run.
Okay, up next, Tesla also reporting Q2 results after the bell. The EV maker is lower by about 1.5% today. During the first quarter, Tesla reported its biggest revenue decline since 2012, but deliveries were actually better than feared for the second quarter. So, Chad, what do you think about this one?
So this is a valuation issue. Multiples of over 50 for 2025 when it comes to EV EBITDA multiples. We'd be somewhat more cautious on this. This is an auto company. The hope is that they can move up the application spectrum to higher profit margin businesses like robotaxi. But look, I mean, Waymo, which is owned by Google, already has an operating functional network that they're rolling out. So we believe that they may be somewhat behind their competitor at this inflection point. So we would be a hold at best.
So I agree with the gentleman. I have Alphabet, they're reporting, and I'm looking for an opportunity to buy more Tesla. And I know some of you guys are not going to like what I'm going to say. Number one, I don't know what what the earnings or deliveries are going to be. I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. All I know is if it gets hit again, I'm going to buy some more. And I'm going to look to buy more Tesla under 200. And I haven't pulled up a chart, but I'm still dollar cost averaging into Tesla. I don't expect them to knock the ball out of the park. I don't know if it's going to go up or down, but I don't expect it to run like 20%. I don't expect a huge spike up or anything like that. The whole thing with Tesla now is robots. Not even first it was robotaxi, then first it was the Cybertruck, then it was the robotaxi. And we know Elon is a brilliant man, but he writes big checks he can't cash by promising stuff too early, right? And then, what happened to the $24,000 car? And I believe all of these things will come to pass, but he sets unrealistic deadlines, okay? And so people get hyped, it get priced in. If you look at the forward earnings on Tesla, and we really have to look for forward guidance. I like it when CEOs are honest and tell you to lower your expectations for the future. So long term, I'm a bull on Tesla. Short term, I'm kind of where this gentleman is. That's why I searched for someone that could say what I was thinking. Okay, so let's go back to small caps. Here's how I buy the Russell 2000. It is ticker symbol IWM. IWM. Okay, so you can buy the Russell 2000, and for those of you that have portfolios where you can buy it, aka set it and forget it, do that. All right. I'll let you guys see some of the ones that I'm buying. As you can see, I showed you this guys before. Starbucks, I'm buying daily, okay, because it hit a 52-week low. Nike hit a 52-week low. Teladoc hit a 52-week low. So far, I've been buying, and they've just been flat. I'm okay with that. These are long-term plays. And then you could see IWM. I just started buying in this portfolio. I have some in my larger portfolio, but I started buying some here to share with you guys, okay? So that's what I'm doing. These are not suggestions. Anything I say is not a signal for you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just showing you what Larry is doing. So, good people, we also got one more thing going on. We have the Ether Spot ETF. It is now live. You read here, Spot Ether ETF starts trading today. Here's what you need to know, right? So a lot of people expected it to just explode when it happened. A lot of you guys have been asking me, hey, Ether should take off. It should take off. And I've been saying nothing because right now it doesn't change the fundamentals of crypto. Just like the former president will be speaking this Saturday, and it's not going to change the fundamentals. So let's take a look. Right now, Ether is flat. Okay, for the hour, it's up a whopping 1.5%. All right, it's flat over the last 24 hours, and it's pretty much flat for the week. Right, and so listen, it's different. It's not stock, it's crypto. And crypto really operates off of the fundamentals. Of course, you got these black swan events that will take it down, you know, FTX, those type of deals. But the fundamentally, it does not change what's going on with the cycles of crypto. It doesn't. All right. And so I've talked about it over and over about what I think is going to happen with crypto. I think we're going to be range bound for the rest of the summer until fall. And that's when I believe we'll have a true leg up. But, if the Fed messes this up and he does not start to reduce interest rates, that's not going to be good for crypto. It's not. All right, good people, look at this. We know about the 8.1% with Moomoo. I showed you guys in the app how to look for the heat map and all of that. But look at what they just rolled out, good people. Now, with $100, you get 8 free stocks. And with a deposit of $1,000, you get 12 free stocks. You see this, good people? Still, you get the 5.1 plus an extra 3%, 8.1% on your uninvested money. I have money just sitting in my Moomoo account and been for months now. And I've been making 8.1% on my money just sitting in the account. Okay, so I want you guys to read this. But Moomoo has this new sale, but you have to go through people like me. I'm not the only one, but if you go through and click my link, there where you will find it. For us influencers, they gave us a little extra juice for you guys to partake of, okay? So remember, on this one, I'm going to make the Moomoo link the top link, and then the second link will be Stock Up You, where you will learn and earn how to make money with stocks and crypto. Hey, good people, I want you to do those two things, all right? And I also want you to watch the video from yesterday. You're talking about gems. We got a lot of gems in there, right? We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.